Here's a question nobody wants to ask themselves. What if you spend the next 10 years building a fortune only to be too old to enjoy it? You're 60, maybe 62, and you've been told your whole life to save more, work longer, wait until you have enough. But enough for what? And for how long? Because they're not telling you about retirement, the real currency. Everyone talks about money. How much do you need? And if you ask any Western money manager, the answer is millions. Really? But there's a currency more valuable than dollars, and you're spending it every day. Time. Let me ask you something. Would you rather have, option A, $2 million in the bank at age 75 with knee problems, less energy, maybe health issues, and social life with women is out of the question? Or B, $1,400 in monthly income at age 62 with your health, your energy, and your ability to actually enjoy life and women. This isn't about being reckless. This is about being real. So let's look at the real numbers of retirement on Social Security. Real Social Security numbers. Let's say your full retirement benefit at 67 would be $1,700 a month. But taking it at 62 and a half, you get about 70% of your full benefit, a monthly payment of $1,275 a month. And that's a 25 to 30% permanent reduction. Waiting until 68, you get 108% of your full benefit. Monthly payment, $1,800, $1,836. The difference is $636 more per month if you wait till 68. But here's the kicker. What you lose by waiting. From age 62 to 68, 5.5 years, that's 62 and a half. Benefits you'd miss is 1,200 times 66 months equals 79,200. Let that sink in a moment. You're trading 66 months and losing, let's just call $80,000. Break-even calculation, monthly difference of 636 to make up the $79,000 divided by 636 is 125 months, 10.4 years. So you break even around age 78 to 79, which matches what experts say. And I'll put the URL of websites that give you the information I'm covering here. The real question, if you live to 82, average life expectancy, you only get about 3 to 4 years of that higher benefit. It's trading 5.5 years of your best, healthiest years of being a senior worth an extra $636 a month that you only collect for a few years. And the time versus money equation, right there, mate. The math doesn't lie. And let me give you a personal perspective. One that I'm sure every one of you knows of someone in this situation. My father passed away at age 64. He signed up for Social Security the year before. We never know when our time is up. So many Americans buy into the American way of saving, saving, saving. $1 million to retire? Are you kidding me? So here's an alternative reality. The Cambodian reality. Here's where it gets interesting. In the United States, a comfortable retirement, of course, we know you're looking at $4,000 to $6,000 a month minimum. And you know this better than I do because I left 2.5 years ago to Cambodia. A nice apartment, $250 and up. Food eating out daily, $300 to $400 per month. Healthcare is affordable. Utilities, internet, phone, in the neighborhood of $50 to $80 per month. Occasional drinks, entertainment, let's add $50 a month. Total. I didn't list everything, but a good basic life is around $1,200 a month. But I promise you that you can live in Cambodia or Laos on $800 a month. However, that is a bare bones lifestyle. And you can still have AC, but can't run it 24/7, that's for sure. And that's not survival, that's living. I've talked to dozens of seniors living here, and one told me, I spend less here than my Social Security check, and I'm actually enjoying life for the first time in 10 years. Aside from the cost of living, one of the big bonuses for me is the Cambodian winters. We sometimes get a blustery nighttime low of 65 degrees Fahrenheit, which is 18.3 Celsius for everyone else in the world. But the day will warm up to the low 70s, and that's 21.11 Celsius, approximately. The math of waiting. So let's do some math that retirement planners don't want you to see. You're 62 now, average life expectancy, let's be conservative, 82, that's 20 years if you work until 68, build more security, you just gave away 6 years. That's 30% of your retirement gone. For what? An extra $100,000 that you may never spend saving, or an extra $500 a month in Social Security. And here's the kicker. Those years between 62 and 68, as I mentioned actually previously, they're probably your best years. You're still healthy, still energetic, still able to travel, explore, adventure. By 70 to 75, the game changes. Your body changes. Your priority changes. You're not saving for retirement, you're postponing it. And it's true, I am 70. Things are a little different. The fear factor, I know what you're thinking, but what if something goes wrong? What about healthcare? What about family? What about everything? Fear is expensive. Every year you stay because you're afraid you're paying a price, not in dollars, but in days, in sunrises, in experiences you'll never get back. The senior I know who moved here, they didn't have it all figured out. They did not have millions. They had enough. And they had courage. One guy told me, biggest regret isn't moving, it's waiting 5 years to do it. Your options are morning without alarms, eating out $3 to $5 per meal, and it's good, healthy food, and not answering to a boss or goals that stress you out. The time factor is yours. I look to stay up till between 12 and 1 because I can. I don't have to worry about it because I can sleep until 8 or 9 in the morning, sometimes later. I know, I do feel guilty when I do that. If you found this to be extremely helpful in your decision, share it with friends near retirement age who complain about their life, their work, cost of living, talking about retirement in 10 years. They might enjoy this as well. That's it. Thank you. Subscribe and leave a comment if you enjoyed this at all, because the comments help the analytics boost the video up so more people can see it. Thank you, and you'll get another video very soon.